and share screen. And then welcome to my messy desktop.
All right. So I kind of wanted to start because it was basically my idea to put this together and share, because I have a lot of ex-athletes that I know, like Morgan, Sarah, my sister, just other people that have constantly, or they've reached out, or I've been interested in what they're doing and what I'm doing, and kind of, you know, we've all been an athlete or active at one time, or we want to create a healthy future lifestyle. And I mean, I just felt driven to share what I know and kind of what I've been doing. And so Gabe is one that kind of introduced me to this style of lifting and fitness, but we run boot camp. So it's kind of, I want to talk about what is a boot camp, but also specifically what we've been doing, what I eat, and what we do that way, and just our whole lifestyle and the results we just saw from our most recent program that we did. And I'm excited about that one because it's been one of my favorites that I've done ever since being an athlete. And it kind of reminds me of that and just that lifestyle. So, Dave, you can go to the next page if you want. What is a boot camp? What we do? We have another one coming up, but also just what I've been doing. Just having that accountability and support. I came from a team. I don't want to work out in my living room and be bored with myself, or pay for a gym and not have anybody around. I love having people to feed off and be like, hey, Sarah, did you do your workout today? Or Sam, or how's everything going? And seeing that Gabe did our workout. Right now, we have a Netflix of workouts that I can go to every single day. It's online. So all our boot camps include that access, and having meal plans for every single person. We share recipes, daily motivation, check-ins, because heck, it's easy to let life get in the way and kind of put ourselves on the back burner. So having that accountability is awesome. Having a team atmosphere. The virtual gym we'll talk about a little bit, but you can do these anywhere, and that's what I love as being a coach. I'm on the road a lot, or I travel, so I can take these workouts with me and still not fall behind when you're traveling. And then I'm really goal oriented, so I love like pushing myself, setting goals, and help other people reach their goals. So.
All right, how to succeed in our boot camp in September. So we're starting a brand new boot camp, and it's about 21 days, and we usually do about 21-day boot camps, and then we take a week off, and then we restart. It gives us an opportunity to kind of like take a deep breath, refocus ourselves if we fell off the wagon a little bit, but it also gives us just a purpose when we restart. So take a risk on yourself and get outside of your comfort zone. If you're looking at the opportunity to be part of a boot camp, to work out at home, to watch what you're eating, it can be super, super scary. And I challenge you, when you say, oh, this isn't right for me, or I'm not sure if I can do this, I challenge you to think about why you're doing it. As I talked with other people through this aspect, a lot of people are like, well, it's not for me. And I go, have you ever tried it before? And you go, no. But it comes down to what your fears are. And are you afraid of failing? Are you afraid that you won't be successful? Are you afraid that you'll let yourself down? Are you afraid you're going to let someone else down? Usually that's what we're afraid of, is that we might not be successful. But you not giving it a try is also not you losing that opportunity. You'll never be successful if you don't try. So it is challenging to jump outside of your comfort zone and give that a try. But you get to surround yourself with the right support group. And of course, I think that's totally us. I think we have an awesome team of women, and we have some men in our group that really support each other and don't let you fall off the wagon very often. It keeps you accountable. When you are in a boot camp, it truly is up to you. The leaders of the boot camp, whether it's me, it's Kayla, Caitlin, we're here to push you out of your comfort zone, but we are not going to jump into your basement. Well, actually we will. We'll jump into your basement on Zoom calls, but we are not going to do the workouts for you. We are not going to make your food for you. You do have to have a little bit of intrinsic motivation. We like post things daily. We challenge you. We ask you to participate. The more you participate, the more success you're going to have. And one of the best ways to participate is to jump on in and say, I'm going to like commit to this program, but I'm also going to commit to this program, and I'm going to try to have like, I'm going to help someone else too. And that, I think you can talk to Caitlin, you can talk to Kayla and Sam, like they're all coaches, and Kelly's a new coach. But you're like, when you commit to helping yourself and then trying to help someone else, it really makes you commit to helping yourself. So that's really cool. We have nutrition plans, so you sit down and talk to your coach on exactly what your goals are. Not everyone's goal is to lose weight. I know people who want to try to gain weight, whether it's to tone. There is a certain meal plan that we can help set you up with. We also have workout plans, and you as someone who's participating in the boot camp needs to make an appointment with yourself. You need to lay out your schedule and think of your workouts as something that really can bring joy and excitement and energy to your day. And it's an appointment with yourself, and you have to keep it. Like, yes, it is oftentimes a lot awesomer initially to sleep in, but getting up, getting your workout in, and then an hour later after your workout, the feeling that you have is definitely worth it. Practice moderation and not deprivation. We are a team that you'll never hear us say, don't do this, don't eat this. None of us believe in that. We believe that, you know, you eat whole foods, you eat a variety of foods, and you eat food in moderation, unless you're allergic to something or your body cannot handle it. We also are strong believers in fueling your mind, body, and soul. Our team is full of Christians, which is like the best part of it. Like, to me, it's like just amazing. It's full of Christians. We're full of people who challenge each other mentally. We push each other outside of our comfort zones. And we prioritize ourselves. We are also givers, and most of us do something in our profession or our schooling. We look to do things for other people, and sometimes we let go of ourselves, but we're definitely a group of people who really challenge you to fill your own cup so that you can help someone else and make their life better. Workouts. As far as workouts go, we're going to talk specifically about the newest workout that we definitely strongly believe is designed and fits the ex-athlete. The workout we're all doing right now is a combination of HIIT cardio, ab work, and lifting with dumbbells, and it's 4 days a week, and it's pretty awesome, and Kayla's going to talk a little bit more about that. That's just one of the programs. So we gain access to our workouts either on our phones or on a device, and you can even download. So when I was in Mexico, when I was in Belize, I was able to download workouts that I wasn't going to need a lot of equipment for, and it was downloaded, and I knew I wasn't going to have Wi-Fi, and I could still do a workout, a 25-minute workout on my phone. So that was something that was super, super cool for me. So you have access to workouts that can last 10 minutes to 60 minutes. So if you know that like you're just getting started, or you know someone who's just getting started, there's 10-minute workouts that you can focus on arms. There's also dance workouts. And I mean, I will tell you, I'm not a dance person, but a lot of people are, and that's their form of cardio. There's weightlifting workouts, there's stretching, there's strength. As ex-runners or athletes, there's a lot of workouts that I would have shied away from because I didn't think they were right for me, but they actually were right for me. So it gives you an opportunity to check out different workouts and make them fit your goals. So different times of years, just like if you're an athlete, you have different goals and different ways you want to work out, and this gives you that opportunity. We also have one of our coaches is pregnant, and there's actually a maternity workout program that she's been able to do, which has been also a very good opportunity for her to continue with her fitness and her just feeling better about herself.
Yes. So like Gabe said, one of the workout that we just are finishing up tomorrow, tomorrow's the last day, is lift 4. And like he was saying that this is was just an awesome experience for our ex-athletes. I know I had CrossFitters interested. They were asking, we have runners in this group. A lot of us have been a previous runner or biker. Whoops. It
Sorry, that's
allows
me. Go
it
ahead,
allows
continue.
us to be able to have rest days. It's only 4 days a week. It was 30 to 39 minutes usually. Early on, it was closer to 30 right now. Last week, shred week, they're just keep hammering us. But so they're more 35 to 39 minutes, but it's totally worth it. I absolutely love how much stronger I've gotten. I guess I'm used to be in the gym for an hour to 2 hours a day. I would do some cardio because I'm an athlete. I'm a coach. I coach runners. Like I would always go for a run, and then I would try to do an hour lift, and it was lifts that I created and or former like strength programs or anything. And it's just I'm all about being time efficient now and getting results, and it's something that's really kind of blown my mind, and that's why I want to share it. I want to share this for anybody who's looking for it. Lifters, this is for you. Anybody that wants to tone or shred or build muscle. Or otherwise, there's also moms doing this that want to just become stronger and be able to, as they're getting older, be able to maintain their bodies. And, you know, Gabe's mom has had bad knees and or bones, and, you know, bone density is big as you're getting older. You want to stay strong. So it's been a program that's had phenomenal results, and we're going to share those later on here.
All right, when it comes to meal plans, so there are several different meal plans that we use, and as coaches, if that's something that you're considering as maybe being a health and fitness coach and doing what we do, the meal plans are provided to us. Many of us also have some additional background. I teach food science and nutrition, so I have a background in nutrition. So basically, when it comes down to finding balance in a healthy lifestyle, you need to look at not only like your physical activity and your emotional well-being, but you also need to look at the food and how you're feeling in your body. Many people come to this type of fitness because they want weight loss. And if you're coming because you want weight loss, the big thing you need to realize is, for me, fitness comes easy. And if you are an ex-athlete, like fitness probably comes a little easy to you as well. But the nutrition is harder. And 80% of weight loss is based upon, it's 70-80% is based on your nutrition, and the other is based on your physical activity level. It is a balance of calories in, calories out. But when you say calories, I just like want to roll my eyes, because I am not a strong believer in counting calories. Most of the meal plans are very simple. They are broken down. So you're looking at your carbohydrates, your proteins, your vegetables, your healthy fats, not all fats, but just healthy fats, your fruits, and then your oils and seeds. When you look at those foods, the main thing that really helps is you're not counting calories. You are looking at your portion sizes. And for me personally, that was a huge life changer. I taught about portion sizes. I knew about portion sizes, and I always ate healthy. Rarely, like, my like splurging is on like peanut butter or on like ice cream, but I don't eat unhealthy. Like, I'm not a potato chip person. I don't eat the like cookies and that type of food. But what I was doing was I was eating too much of the healthy foods, or I wasn't eating it in the right proportions at certain times. So it's broken down. Most of the meal plans are broken down so that you're looking at portion sizes and you're eating a certain portion size. If you wanted to get really like a step higher and make it slightly more complicated, but not complicated, Kayla and I have definitely gone through a eating plan, which was Time Nutrition, and that was awesome for me. For me, it was great because it gave me balance in my nutrition. I knew I'm a type A person, so I knew what I wanted to eat. It combined your macros together, certain macros together, so you would get the best benefit. And your body would react in the best way, and your body would recover from your workouts in the best way, or your body would be ready to perform at its best, like in the best way possible. So for me as a nutrition nerd, it was really awesome to see and feel how my body reacted to the time nutrition. We focus on nutrient-dense foods. We eat from all food groups. So going to what I teach is my plate. We do believe in eating foods from all of our 5 main food groups. However, they're broken down a little bit different with the container system based on the macros that they have. But you're looking at nutrient-dense food. You're trying to limit your processed foods and eating your whole foods. And many people try to eliminate calories and expect to get results, but you don't always get results when you eliminate calories because you increase your metabolism. So when it says more food equals better results, it is something I know, like I experienced when I was doing the time nutrition, was I was eating more often and I was eating more food, but I was able to increase my metabolism based on what I ate in relation to my workouts and how I paired certain foods together. So without getting into too much detail, it is really a simplistic meal plan where you can balance, and if you're eating healthy whole foods, it's not going to be very different from what you currently do. It's just going to be changing up your portion sizes, but it's laid out for you. We also, in our challenge group or in our boot camps, we give out recipes and suggestions for how to eat. Kayla and Caitlin and I can share how we've found results. And you know, the thing with nutrition and the same thing with workouts is you need to have variety and you need to be able to change things up. Otherwise, you're going to stop getting results and you'll hit a plateau. So we can help you through if you hit a plateau as well. One of our daily check-ins at our boot camp is how much water are you drinking? Cheers to all of you. Water is super important in your healthy lifestyle. It helps your body react in the ways that you want it to react.
So Gabe,
can you pause for a sec?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gabe, I have a girl who wants to be let in, so
yes. Let me escape. You're awesome. Sorry guys. She there?
I think so. She asked me to let her in, so.
Oh, there she is.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Back. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep.
Gabe, I can't see.
Did I stop sharing screen?
Yes, I think so. There we go.
Maybe. There we go.
All right, so Gabe shared a lot about what we're eating and how we're eating and the time nutrition and the benefits, but I also wanted to share a couple of other little things that I've added into my my daily intake, I guess, in the last 6 months and the results I've seen. So as an athlete, I never really looked into like an Energize or like a pre-workout or anything caffeine related because we were always preached like drug testing bad, whatever. But now as a experienced result or like adult, I'm always looking for like the best workout, most results in an efficient amount of time. And this Energize, the go-go juice or whatever you want to call it here has
tired teacher juice.
Yes, tired teacher, tired coach juice, whatever you want, has been a lifesaver for me. It's just, it doesn't give, I've tried pre-workout one other time, and that kind of gave me like this whole buzzy feeling, like fuzzy and like, oh, I hit a high, but then I hit a low. So I've never like touched it again. But this has really increased my energy, my endurance. To be honest, I've really cut back my coffee intake from having this before my workouts in the morning. So just sharpens your focus. There's a lot of information there. We're going to share this PowerPoint with you if you want to take a look into what's actually in it. I wanted to share everything that's in it because I know there's so many things out there that are like, hey, what am I putting in my body? So Gabe, if you want to go to the next screen. So recently I was asked, so what do you do for pre-workout, or what do you think about pre-workout, and what do you think about C4? C4 is a huge pre-workout that's on the shelves at GNC, at Vitamin World, whatever. So we did some research. I wanted to look at, so our pre-workout, my Energize compared to C4, and these are the results I got. And it's pretty interesting actually that C4 has red dye in it, and that is a chemical that is very bad for your body if you're kind of looking into the ingredients. They could not figure out, you cannot find anywhere how it's created. And when you're looking at Energize, you can go online, figure it all out. It's created by a doctor, PhD in sports performance, and MD by performance science, everything that I say right down there. C4 has 24 ingredients with natural and artificial flavors of an explosive energy blend and a lot of sugar, compared to C4 had 12 ingredients, and we know every single one that's in there. And I'm a big look at the labels, figure out what's in your food or whatever you're putting in your body. Make sure that you know what those things are. The sugars that was in C4, I named them there. Ace K is artificial sweetener that's 20 times stronger than sugar. If you're just looking a little deeper, there are many artificial flavors where Energize have one natural flavor. It's from lemonade, or lemons to lemonade flavoring. And the prices are very similar. So, I mean, what, 8 cents, there's a difference between C4 per serving and Energize per serving. But I just wanted to throw that out there because this is something that I do take daily before my workouts. I'm sure you see it in my videos. But it's something that has really improved my performance and really, I mean, up my energy and my boost every single day. So.
And I'm moving back and trying to see if it's on this one. Yeah, the kerosene, the last ingredient right here, is actually how it gets its bright yellow color. Sorry, nerd alert. Go ahead. You ready for this one, Kayla?
Sure. And also after workouts, after college, when I was lifting heavy and just wanted to kind of take a break from running, go into lifting, I started taking some protein because I was looking at my diet and I was not getting enough protein in. I'm grocery shopping for myself, I was cooking for myself, and it just was not adding up. If you're looking at up to the amount of protein that a female needs to be able to maintain the muscle mass you have, it's a lot, and it gets overlooked a lot by females. Males are the ones that usually are like, hey, I want big muscles, and I'm going to take in all this protein. But when I left college and became lifting, I did start with a protein through bodybuilding.com. Kind of found the cleanest protein there was, but when I started here, again, I found an even cleaner muscle recovery post-workout. This helps a lot with feeling that I'm not broken down after my workouts, but also gives me an hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever I need after my workout to get a meal in when you're not having that time to get in the appropriate amount of protein, clean protein right after you're done working out. A couple of the key ingredients here, pomegranate extract. You're not going to find that in a lot of other proteins out there. You can look right down with your amino acids. You're going to find that a lot of places that helps with your promoting muscle synthesis and rebuilding after you work out. But the biggest one was the pomegranate extract was what I found in between. Also, and there's chocolate and orange. I haven't tried orange, but chocolate is phenomenal.
I like the orange, especially in the summertime. I'll probably go back to the chocolate as it hits like cooler weather, but the orange is like a creamsicle. Looking like beyond just the pre and post workout, many of us also drink a daily dense shake, and it is called Shakeology, and we drink it I drink it as a meal replacement for my breakfast or as like my pre-workout with some fruit. The Shakeology is not a protein. It has protein in it, but it is not purely a protein drink. So yes, it will help your body recover, but after a workout, but it's not going to help your body recover like your post-workout drink is going to. There's only about 16 to 17 grams of protein in your superfood shake. It has superfoods in it. It has some protein, so it has 16 to 17 grams of protein. It has adaptogens, and adaptogens help your body react to stressful situations. It has probiotics and prebiotics, and your probiotics and prebiotics help with your digestion, and it helps keep you regular. And if you are changing up your diet, sometimes you have issues with constipation, you have issues with staying regular, and this drink does help with that. Many people take probiotics, and if you're taking probiotics, that is great, but you also need to make sure that you're taking a prebiotic. So your probiotic is supposed to help with your digestive system, but your probiotic needs food in order to work, and the food is actually the prebiotic. So if you're taking probiotics without prebiotics, you're not fueling those probiotics so they can actually do the job that they need to do within your digestive system. You also have phytonutrients, vitamins, and minerals. And your phytonutrients, your vitamins, and your minerals are what we consider our micronutrients. Many people, if you like Google, like if you search anything about people who are looking at diets, you hear about people counting their macronutrients, which are your proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. And many people forget about your micronutrients. Your micronutrients are nutrients that you need in small amounts, but you still need them. And if you're not getting your micronutrients, it's like eliminating something. So you're like other parts of it's like a relay team. That's how you teach it to middle school students. But it's like a relay team. And if you're only giving your body your macronutrients and you don't have your micronutrients, which are your vitamins and your minerals, if you don't have those on the team, your macronutrients are trying to do the job of those micronutrients. And no matter like how much you eat and what quality of macronutrients you're eating, you cannot like your body is going to suffer if you're not getting your micronutrients. And the way food is designed, even if you eat full like whole foods and you eat very nutritious foods, your body is still not getting all the nutrition and all the micronutrients that it probably needs. So this drink helps your body get those micronutrients and get those vitamins and minerals so that it can perform at its most efficient and best quality that it can. This drink definitely helps with long-lasting energy. So if you usually, like I drink mine usually in the morning, or right now I'm doing it after school as well, sometimes twice a day, because I need a little bit of long-lasting energy because I'm getting back into a teaching routine, but it gives you long-lasting energy. You're not getting like the quick, like I ate a donut, so I have this huge sugar rush type of energy. You're getting an energy that lasts. It improves your digestion and it curbs your appetite. So it helps make you feel full longer. So I'm able to eat this. If I choose to eat it before I go into work, it usually gets me to about 10:30, 11 o'clock, which is about my lunchtime when I'm on the schedule that I'm on. This shake does come in vegan and whey proteins. So your vegan protein is your plant protein, and then you have your whey protein, which is very much like your post-workout drink. Now, drum roll, please. We're the three of us are in our final week of Lift 4. So we have some pretty awesome results, and you'll see a little bit of difference in all of our results that we get.
So first, I'm going to talk about my results and kind of talk about how I got started with Beachbody, like my feelings at first, and then kind of just talk about my journey over the last 2 months. So first, kind of how I got started. Kayla, she's my sister, if you didn't know that. She kind of just kept like hinting at me and like not really pushing it, but I kept just like brushing her off. I'm like, I'm too busy with being a full-time college student and I'm the typical broke college student and I don't have enough room in my dorm room. I just kept making excuses not to do these workouts. Then this last summer, I went home for the summer, and I was experiencing, like, towards the second half of my junior year, this last year, like, I was always exhausted. I had no energy to do anything. I wasn't eating very well. I would eat in spurts and then not be hungry. It wasn't on a consistent sleeping schedule. I was just, my life was pretty much a mess. And I actually went to the doctor and got my thyroid checked out because it's been like in our genetic history, and I thought maybe like some of those symptoms were coming from that. The results came back that like everything was fine, so I was pretty relieved about that, but then I was still trying to work through like what these challenges were coming from and why I was so exhausted. Also, while I was at the doctor, they had me do like a typical like depression test, and I tested actually pretty highly for like signs of depression. And at first I like had my mindset like I'm not going to take medication or anything. I didn't really believe in that. So what I did was I was gonna like try and change just my lifestyle first. I was gonna try that to see how that was gonna work. So I sat in on a coach sneak peek, which was through Zoom. It's kind of like this, and I was convinced that I wanted to try this out. So literally a week later, I started this Lift 4 program that we were talking about. So through my journey, I've had like some challenges, but mostly ups. When I was writing down my challenges, I say my number one is at first, I was like starving. Like I was hungry. I had never like portioned my food before. But each program came with nutrition guides. Everyone was pretty good about like recipes, and once I got my body into a routine with my superfoods and getting my micros in, that really helped. My second biggest thing was I was really hesitant about money, and I feel like most people are pretty hesitant about that, especially since I'm a college student. I'm living off campus, paying for rent, groceries, utilities, all that stuff. But I've really learned to like budget my money and put these products into my life because they are like a great investment for myself. I could easily like go spend like $5 a day on a coffee or like chips or something like that, but I'd rather spend it on my like superfoods and getting all my nutrients in one shake. I think that's really awesome. And then I say my last biggest challenge is just like saying no to things. It's kind of about self-control, like not going out to eat when my friends are going out to eat, or not going out for drinks all the time. I mean, it's fine, like we talked about, in moderation, but just not giving in to my cravings when they come up. On the other side, the ups to this program, like Lift 4 has been awesome. The workouts are short. I'm at home. I don't have to go anywhere. I can just walk down the stairs and get my workout in. I don't have to worry about, oh, I can't walk to the gym because it's raining outside, and just stuff like that. And then also through our boot camp and like accountability groups, I've learned a lot about meal prepping and recipes. People always checking in on you. One big pro is I've made a lot of friends, and also just like I'm a retired athlete like some of you, and being a part of a team before, like I thrived on that. And then once I retired from athletics, I didn't really have that team, and this has really allowed me to be a part of a community again and surround myself with motivational and inspiring people every single day. I don't think I'll ever get sick of everybody always checking in, or like my sister and I FaceTime at least once a day, like asking each other, like, how was the workout, or just checking in on each other. And I really like how that's brought us closer together. And last, as you can see on the screen, I've seen some pretty big changes in my life so far. I'm obviously not where I want to be yet, but I've lost 12 pounds and 9 inches. Most of it was on my legs and my waist. And that kind of reminds me of when I was like packing for college. I had like a does not fit me anymore drawer in my dresser. And I just decided to like try on those jeans again just to see if they fit. And I had about 6 pairs of jeans and 2 pairs of shorts that I could fit into again. And even the other day, I tried on these pair of leggings that didn't really fit me last year at the end of the year, and then I got to wear them to class. So just some of those non-scale victories, like being able to fit into those. And then also my last big change is I'm really happy. I'm not exhausted anymore. I'm back on a consistent schedule. I just have more energy to do things that I didn't have energy before. And it's crazy that I'm back to my full-time college student life, and it's just completely changed 180 degrees. So, yeah, that's my journey.
You're amazing.
It makes me cry.
I know.
So one of the best things about what I'm doing here recently is being able to actually help family, but also friends or former athletes or anybody around. I have, moms or whatever is in our groups. So that's like a part of my transformation is just the mindset, the workout. Yes, I work out because I need something to relieve. And if I don't work out every day or get some sort of sweat or some sort of activity in, I'm stressed. Like, what's wrong with me? I'm in a fog. So my biggest impact of Lift 4 is my mental gains, that I could get back and I'm lifting every day. I'm sweating and I'm like drenched in sweat after 30 minutes. I can shower, make breakfast, and be into work in an hour. So that's kind of my biggest thing. I refuse to lose competitiveness. I'm always competing with myself, but also like how many push-ups did you get today? Or like Caitlin and I both talked today about the number of tricep push-ups we could actually do now. And little things like that. Another one is having time for efficient results instead of, hey, I'm going to the gym every morning, getting up at 5 a.m., going to the gym for 2 hours and still not getting into the office till 9, 10 o'clock. Just between traveling and doing whatever. My energy has gone through the roof. Obviously surrounding myself by Gabe every day. As you can see, probably her energy is just ecstatic and being able to be around that. So that's a big transformation. And also I love to eat way too much to not work out. So that's just being honest. I work out to eat a lot. But with my Lift 4 here, biggest transformations here, overall, when I'm adding up all my inches, I went down 2 inches. My arms gained 1.5 inches each, and then my waist trimmed up and my legs are about the same, just more defined. So obviously I'm excited. I'm going to do another round because I want to see where I'm at. My goal, I've never had the goal to lose weight. I've been blessed to be an ex-athlete and then run with my athletes all the time, or I'm active enough that weight hasn't been a problem with me yet, but I want to stay trimmed. I want to stay toned. I love lifting. I want to be muscular and love that. So, yeah.
All right. So for me, this entire getting involved with these different workouts that are online, for me, it definitely has increased my energy, which I'm not always as energetic as I am, but a lot of the times I have a lot of energy, and I truly owe it to waking up first thing in the morning and working out on most days. And it has become possible for me because these workouts I can do in my basement. I save time from driving to and from the gym or waiting for equipment at the gym. the workouts are effective and they're efficient. I can do them in the basement. I've created my own, over the past like 2.5 years, I slowly created my own like gym with dumbbells. And I didn't start that way. I started with like 2 sets of dumbbells, and I was using like weights that you put on a bar as like my 5 pounds. I was holding the plates in my hands. But for me, I did, not with this program, but when I first started, I did lose 20 pounds. I am a bit older than the other ladies. And when I first started, I had definitely hit very much like Caitlin. I was in a, and I was depressed. I was not working out because I was also coaching track and field. I was a grad student. I'm a teacher, and trying to find myself in a community that I didn't really know anyone. And when life got busy, I let go of myself. And it definitely was a downward emotional spiral for me. So I have chosen to work out for my mental and emotional health and strength. But this program here has given me great feelings. I am a lifter. I love lifting. I started lifting with my father when I was in freshman in high school, and I never looked back. My personal goals with this program and ultimately is to be able to like stand in one place and not flexing, and be able to see some tone in my arms. Like, I just want to feel toned. So I did end up losing 2 pounds from the first day I started. And I increased my strength. I reflected yesterday when I was doing like chest press that I was using 30-pound dumbbells, and I never, like, when I started, I was using 15-pound dumbbells. So for me, it's just the ability to challenge myself and increase my weights. I'm driven by the challenge of being able to increase my weights. And these programs, the combination of the HIIT and the lifting and the abs is just everything that I really like, and it's short and sweet. It has given me the ability to work out with my boyfriend, because some of the other programs he says aren't his style. Although he did my first program with me and he got some results. But it has given me the ability to work out with him, develop relationships with the people who are in our boot camps, and to now that I'm back at work, a lot of the people in the boot camps are also my coworkers, and it's neat to like be standing next to someone who I haven't seen all summer except for in my boot camps, and have a stranger come up to him and say like, "Hey, you look really good," and they have no idea, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Yeah, he's doing the 4," like. And it's just super cool for me to have that experience and be able to transfer like the results to someone else as well as with myself. And that feeling of like accomplishment is just amazing. Now to the big question. I know Caitlin has brought it up. The pricing of how, like, all right, so you say like Kayla, Gabe, Caitlin, like, I'm interested in this. I want to join your boot camp on Monday. How do I start? Here you can see some of the pricing, and we've laid it out for you. The most efficient and effective place for you guys to start would be under the pricing where it says the Deluxe Challenge Pack. And that includes a year of access to every single Beachbody workout ever created, a month of that superfood shake that I spoke about, 40 servings of the pre-workout, 20 these are rough numbers too, 20 servings of the post-workout, and you also get bands that you can use, plus the calendar and meal plans, paper copy, but you also get all of that online as well. So you get a year of workouts plus all of that for $230, which is usually $440. If you aren't quite ready to make that kind of an investment, you also have the option that is in the middle, where you get a year of all access to workouts, plus you can exchange either one container of the post and pre-workout or one container of the Shakeology. So it's one or the other, plus access to Lift 4 and all the other workouts there. And that one is $170. I know there are some people who may be on here who already have access to all of the Beachbody On Demand workouts, but they want to try Lift 4 because they don't have access to it right now. And there is an option where you can get your Shakeology or one container of the pre and post workout with the lift for 140. When you look at these options and these things sitting up here, you do have the option, and I highly recommend that if this is something that you're interested in, that you make the choice to sign up as a preferred customer or a coach at the time of purchasing this, because your startup fee would be waived. You don't have to pay that, and then you will get 25% off all of the products that you purchase from that point forward. So as you continue your superfoods, as you continue your pre and post workout, you continue to get discounts, and you do pay a fee of $16 a month, but you save money going that route, and you can cancel at any time. So as you consider these options, talk to your coach that invited you to this, and they can definitely lay it out for you and help you get registered and set up so you're ready to start with us on Monday.
So the biggest thing,
we have our boot camp starting on Monday. I'm going to turn off my share screen, and then we can answer your questions. Maybe I'll turn off my share screen.
So first, thank you all for coming. I mean, I'm so excited about just the results that I've seen, Caitlin's seen, Gabe's seen. Sam has done a little bit of this. Sam, is your mom doing Lift For?
She's going to do 80-day obsession, I think.
Awesome. I mean, there's all different programs that we've done or tried. Obviously, I mean, that whole list of workouts, there's over 700 online workouts that you have access to anytime, any day. So, I mean, just thinking of it that way, that if you break down, $170 into 12 months, that's a $13 per month gym fee. The additional things on top, like you're going to get the meal plans with that. And then if you want to get, hey, I want to get that dense nutrition shake, or let me play around with that tired teacher juice or whatever that is. Yeah, like that's additional. And if you do a preferred customer, then you get 25% off, but what questions do you guys have? I just wanted to lay everything out there. I'm so excited. I don't know. Morgan?
I have a question. Can you explain like the difference between the last screen, Gabby? Gabe. Okay, Gabe is one. Okay. Sorry.
I'm weird. It's okay.
It's okay. Sorry, my dog is getting in here. On that last screen where you had like the different packages, sorry, I got confused as you were going through those, and I'm like more interested in the 170 or the 230 one. So
the 230, you get access for a year to all online workouts and workouts. All right. So with the 230 and the 171, you get access to the workouts for a full year. The 140, if you don't have the workouts, that's out of the question.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So the 170 and the 230 would be where you start, and you have to make the decision when you look at that is, do you want the superfood, like the nutrient dense superfoods, or pre and post workout, or do you want them both? So if you want one or the other, it's 170. If you want them both, it's 230.
Okay.
You save more money if you get, like, if you're like, I don't know, I kind of want to try them all. I'm thinking maybe I'll start with one and then try the other. If you can swing the extra money, I would suggest doing the 230 because you end up saving that overall.
Okay. So then also when you were talking about that and you were breaking it out, so sorry about my dog. She's been home by herself all day. But when you were talking about the 230 package at the end, you were like, oh, it's like $16 a month. Like, is that in addition to the 230?
So to sign up as a preferred customer or as a coach, either one, if you sign up when you buy the bundle of nutrition and fitness, your registration for preferred customer fee is waived. So you won't pay that. Otherwise, it's $40, but that's waived when you sign up with that. When you sign up with that, you then pay $16 a month to maintain the preferred the preferred customer discount. So for example, let's say you chose just to do the Shakeology. So you get so when you sign up, you're going to pay, if you do the 170 route, you're going to pay $170.
Okay.
And then the next month, when you want your next package of Shakeology, you're going to pay $16 for your preferred customer fee, but then you're also going to pay $97 for that Shakeology. So you end up paying $113 the second month. If you don't do the preferred customer route, you'll pay $170 your first month.
Yep.
And then the second month, if you want that Shakeology again, you're going to pay $130.
Okay. I'm with
so
you.
It's that's how it like breaks down. So you end up saving like $27 or $17 every single month.
Okay. I got you now. Sorry. I was like,
no, that's a great question.
I lost that there. I'm really
it's sometimes easier when you type it out, and especially because I know it.
Sorry. This is Luna.
And Morgan, and something else, like with that discount, you're going to have access to all products that are in the whole program. So like I posted about beach bars before. If you're into like, hey, I need a Cliff Bar, I need a granola bar, they have healthy granola bars. You can get on discount through that, so that's kind of cool.
Okay. I'm with you.
You also have the ability, if you signed up as the preferred customer, like you start doing it and you see it, like a friend wants it, your mom wants it, your sister wants to join, they can you can have them join with you, and you can earn a little bit of money with them joining that way.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions?
How about Gabe, like how soon do I get workouts if I sign up?
So when you sign up, you gain access to your actual workouts. It's become pretty quick. I've had people gain access to workouts within 2 hours. But I usually tell everyone you'll gain access to your workouts within 72 hours. I recently haven't had anyone wait 72 hours. It's usually fairly immediately that you gain access to workouts and meal plans. But your materials, as far as your bands, and which you don't have to have bands. Most of us use free weight or dumbbells when we work out, or cans of soup or something like that. But to get your pre and post workout and your superfoods, your Shakeology, it usually takes 5 to 7 days. Sometimes a little. It depends on how many people are ordering, and what flavor you order. I feel like they always have chocolate Shakeology, but they don't always have tropical strawberry. Sometimes depending on the flavor and the season, stipulates that, and sometimes takes a little bit longer. So if you're interested and this is something you think you want to do and you want to jump in on Monday, I really suggest trying to jump in on this immediately so you can get your products into you as soon as possible.
Okay. Thank you. I have another question. Is there a way, or Kayla, maybe we can do this offline, but is there an ingredient list for all of those?
Oh yeah.
Things?
Yeah.
And
I can get you all those. Okay.
And then you were talking about the, God, I can't remember which one it is. I think it was the Shakeology one. Mm-hmm. You were talking about how one is whey protein and one is more vegan based. Mm-hmm. Is there an option for a vegan in all the
workout?
Yeah.
No, not right now.
Okay.
I wish. I feel like it has to be coming down the line.
Okay.
But I believe there's a lot more in order to classify something as vegan in the industry. There's a lot more of the checks of the boxes that you have to go through before you can actually start naming something vegan. But since they already have the Shakeology that's vegan, I really do think that it's coming down the line.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else? Jana, can you hear us? No.
I think she can hear us. I don't think she has a microphone on.
Okay.
No, I can hear you guys.
Oh yeah.
I don't have any questions.
Okay.
We do our groups both through Facebook, and we also have a free app that we use. We run the same groups in both of them. Interaction is.
Oh my God.
It was the toaster, I
Interaction
bet.
is different in both groups. I know Kayla and I participate in both groups. I like the Facebook group because you get to see, like, it's Facebook and it streams and it notifies you. The app is very good with tracking. Like, if you're a tracking type of person, you'll like the app. We have people who do both just because they like aspects of both. But that is something, so you have two options that way. I'm trying to think of other questions that.
Yeah.
The investment is worth it. I hated myself for trying it, and I thought these programs were stupid and they weren't going to work for an athlete. And I'm still drinking the Kool-Aid 2.5 years later and more than happy with it. Like, it has changed my life. And I think Caitlin and Kayla can definitely say the same. Like,
Yes.
it's cool.
I was just doing the same thing. You're constantly trying to run when running was getting harder as you're getting older and your knees are getting bad. And we've done our running days, and I've loved finding something different. And also having, there's yoga and there's other things I totally do other than lift floor in here.
Mm-hmm.
I love core workouts. Hey, I got 10 minutes. I want to do a core workout.
And it's good. Like, I know Brittany, another one of our coaches, like, and I do it too. And I'm sure, like, Kayla has probably started or thinking about doing it. Like, it's neat if you're coaching and you're working with other people, like, to take some pieces of the workouts and give it to your athletes and watch them struggle. I get joy that. I'm sick.
One other thing I want to share, maybe Sam, you can touch on it, but Sam is one that still goes to the gym, and she does it in the gym because she loves still being in the gym and around people, and that's totally fine. I mean, if you have access and you have a gym membership, do it. Sam, you want to say anything?
Yeah, we get a really good discount for school for our gym membership, so it wasn't much more for me to keep my membership still. And I just am not usually one that can work out at home unless I was with my mom at home and we would do workouts in the basement sometimes. But yeah, I don't really have equipment with me moving for school and stuff. It's just hard for me to kind of commit to getting equipment at home right now. I was nervous about having the videos at the gym. I thought people would like give me weird looks and everything at first, but I just put it on my phone and I just set it on the floor and have my headphones connected to it, and nobody minds. If anything, I told Kayla, I was like, if someone does notice, maybe if they were nervous about doing something like it before and now if they see someone else doing it, then they know, okay, I'm not the only one then or something. So
yeah, no, that's great.
Especially hearing I was always one of them, like, well, I always want to listen to music too, so like if I could listen to the video, I can't listen to music then. But then at the time I noticed, like, when I do the lift 4 workouts, listening to someone talk to me and like tell me how to get through it, it was just like I didn't need the music anymore.
That's super helpful. Thanks, Sam.
And it's neat. I know I have a male who is starting to lift a little like heavier weights, and he's like, I think on the days that, like, because in lift 4 you have a day that it's like purely lifting, and he goes, I think on that purely lift day I'm going to go to the gym and put my headphones in, so then I have access to like heavier weights, because he does have a gym membership for his children, because it's a Y membership, so they can do things. So that's cool. That's great to hear that, Sam, that it's working for you like that.
Yeah, and I think I was always so used to lifting heavy already, so for the weights that I need, I'm using heavier dumbbells, and sometimes I'll use like a barbell or something, and I'll make like kind of adjustments so I can still do, because my boyfriend and I work out together a lot too, so like sometimes like I'll throw stuff in there if I don't do exactly like the Beachbody workout. I'll still throw some of the lifts that we do with the workouts, like if him and I work together or something. So it's like easier to mix it up at the gym if you're used to working out the gym already and like you've already had a workout program. So that's been nice.
That's great.
Cool. Sarah, you got anything? You can just message me after if you want to.
Do you become like a customer and then you could possibly become a coach?
Mm-hmm.
Or how does that work?
I did it all at once.
Okay.
I just jumped right in because coaching comes naturally to me because I am already a coach in my daily job.
Yeah.
And I've had a fitness background. And that's where I kind of see you, really. But it's totally up to you. You can do it either way.
if you're
So then-
considering, like, if you're gonna if you're thinking of using the products, I would definitely, like, if you're like, I think I want to be a customer and like kind of see if it's right for me, and then move into coaching, I would suggest just initially signing up as a preferred customer / coach, and you walk the steps as you want to walk the steps. Like, Kayla will walk with you if you just want to be a customer for a while, even though you have that title as preferred customer coach. And when you're ready to jump into coaching, she'll be ready to jump in with you as well. You can figure out, is Kelly still on this call? Is that Kelly? No, she jumped off. Kelly just signed up as a preferred customer last week, and right now she's in our team page, but her goal right now is to focus on herself, and she is going to, I see her eventually moving into coaching, but it will be a process. Like, you don't have to jump in 100% right away. We walk you step by step through the process. I can see it in your eyes. You're like, ah.
And kind of the biggest jump for me, like, yeah, I'm jumping into a new workout program that I don't even know anything about, and kind of just get my feet wet. And then I had one person that I helped in my first 2 months. I had one other person that was a fellow, she was my roommate coach out in Erie, Pennsylvania, and she's like, yeah, I'll do it with you. So we did it together, and then now that I've like gained confidence and kind of seen that the results and that I love what I'm doing, then I'm able to be like, okay, like, Morgan, this is awesome for you because you're living by yourself and you can do this with your dog, or anything, there's so many people that do that.
Oh yeah.
And to help my sister, and I've helped my aunt lose a whole bunch of weight, and my mom originally started out with this and lost about 20 pounds. It's so cool to be able to help.
It's addicting to help people.
It is. It really is. So. You're thinking.
I am thinking.
Don't think too hard.
So, okay.
Just jump on in.
I'm just going to apologize to everybody else because I feel like if you're listening, this is getting a little bit more like individual for me. But for me, being on social media right now is like not okay. I have a really long and very complicated like 3-year accident case open. And so I have had to I still have Instagram and Facebook, but I've had to pretty much erase everything since post accident. And even if somebody tags me in a post from 4 years ago and my name's on it, I freak out and I'm like, you have to take me off that. I don't care if I'm in the picture, but take it down. Don't put my name in it. Don't tag me. Completely get rid of it, because for me, it's okay.
Any other questions?
Actually, I think I do. Okay, first of all, sorry about that. I did not expect the fire alarm to go off. So I'm one of those people that also really likes to get into the gym and to lift weights and that kind of thing. So I was talking to Caitlin about this the other day at work. So what I kind of struggle with is kind of finding that balance between watching and working out to the Beachbody videos and going to the gym. So for a while there, I would do leg day in the gym, and then I'd come back to my room and try to find a leg video, and I would just be dead. My muscles would be sore, and it wasn't very efficient. So I guess if you have any extra help or hints to give me on how to balance that more.
So I would suggest, I would actually throw you to Sam, who is balancing, she's taking her workouts to the gym. And then the other thing I would say is find if you're choosing a Beachbody program, whether it's Lift4 or for instance, say you do 21-day fix and you look at 21-day fix, and that is a 6-day program. and it has an upper, a lower, a cardio, a yoga, a Pilates. It has a variety, like it gives you your workouts. Whenever my guidance to you when you're trying to supplement is to pick a program and figure out like, okay, so today's leg day. And if you want to go to the gym on that leg day, you do your leg day in the gym, either with your headphones in to a Beachbody workout or another leg day. But don't feel like you have to, like, because you didn't do it to the program at home, don't feel like you have to do it like at home. Like if you did leg day, like then move on to the next day. So if today was leg day or lower day, you do leg day, then tomorrow you do upper, and you find the balance, or you do what Sam does. Sam, do you have any expertise?
Yeah, so sometimes what I do, like I still like doing like the main lifts sometimes, like doing squats, doing deadlifts, stuff like that the Beachbody doesn't really have because it's more focused on like being able to do home workouts. Sometimes like I'll start, instead of doing like their warm-up that they have, the couple minute warm-up before the workout starts, sometimes I'll do like those main power lifts or something. So I'll like do my squats or I'll do my deadlifts and then I'll do the Beachbody thing. Or sometimes if I really want to try to do a little bit heavier weight, because sometimes like the break, if I'm wanting to push the weight more, the breaks aren't enough. So I'll just pause the video and I'll take an extra 30 seconds or an extra minute or something, and then I'll keep going. So sometimes I won't follow the time that they have you follow if I'm wanting to push that weight a little bit more, because my goal is more to put on muscle and to not lose weight. And so having that quick repetition isn't pushing towards that as much. So then I adjust it just to what my goals are a little bit more.
Okay.
Also,
and that's been helpful with me, like being so that way I can still mix in those power lifts a little bit. But then especially because I'm in school right now too, if you can, sorry, I'm like kind of reviewing stuff from today as I've been on this call. But I'll do that too. So I'll still mix in stuff, especially since like my boyfriend and I, we do work out together. So I know he's like Gabe said, like her boyfriend kind of has his own thing he likes to do and stuff, and he's the same way. So it's so nice I can kind of do those power lifts and stuff, but still work this in as well, especially because they're only 30 to 40 minutes. So it's not like I'm adding an extra hour onto my time or something.
Yeah, so
Okay. Thank you.
and Annika, especially when you're doubling like that, make sure you get Recover or something in right afterwards.
Caitlin was talking to me about that too. I really need to get that stuff.
Right after, like, so there's also, so Recover has like fast releasing and some slow releasing proteins. I get so nerdy, I apologize. But you want to have it like 30 minutes after your workout. But if you're finding that like you're really sore the next day, there's also Beachbody offers, it's called Recharge, and it's it's a slow releasing protein that you take before you go to bed, and it helps like your body recover through like as you're sleeping, so you hopefully wake up feeling a lot better. So that's something to consider as well.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna ask another question. Is it okay if I butt in?
Go for it.
Okay, sorry. I'm just wondering, so like for the different meal programs that are available, or like, I don't know if you call them meal, I'm not sure what you guys refer to them as, but do they have different ones? Like, I'm not a huge meat person. Like, I don't eat a lot of protein. That's my thing. Like, I usually go to the gym, bust my ass, and like I just deal with being sore and stuff like that. But it's also very frustrating because like Kayla said, like I spend like 2 hours in the gym, and like it's not that I don't see results, but it's like I almost see my ass disappearing. And so I'm like, okay, like I should probably add in like a protein like shake or something of that nature to be able to add that stuff in. But do the meal programs offer?
There are vegan meal options, like meal plans.
Thank you.
So yes,
like,
we can definitely get you set up on a vegan meal plan. I would definitely suggest.
Okay. I'll eat meat to be polite, like if that's what's being served, but like we picked too many brown-eyed Bessies and put them in the freezer, and it finally has gotten to me.
Yes, because you're gonna need some complex proteins and your amino acids. Your whole foods.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot. That was great.
You guys are awesome. Well, thank you. Connect to your coach. And if you have any friends who you like, you think of and you're like, oh my gosh, I want you to do this with me. I have recorded this. I will upload it to YouTube and I will give it to Caitlin and Kayla and Sam so that they can pass it on to anyone who might need it or learn from this experience. So you guys were awesome. Thank you for giving us time out of your day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.